Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Live Hypnosis. I'm using a brand new streaming service today, brand new to me, wave.video. And I see, we've got live chat right over here. Natasha says hello. Nora says hello. Hey, how are you? Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm really glad to see that. I haven't used this before. Hey, I'm really excited. We're going to do some really fun stuff with hypnosis tonight. I see Karen's here. Karen finally showing up, wants to get hypnotized through the screen. That's right, through the screen. Can you get hypnotized through the screen? We got Becca Rose on also. We got a lot of people here tonight. So I want to give my normal, kind of a disclaimer, spiel, whatever. Just want everyone to have some realistic expectations and to be safe about this, because even though this hypnosis is happening in the comfort and privacy of your own home, we want to think about a couple of things. For instance, thank you, Nora. You're so right. Thank you. I lost my train of thought. So I want to, where was I? I was talking about, oh yes. So here's the thing. So you're going to be most likely sitting down or lying down, and you're going to be getting hypnotized. Now, Becca says she's a big hypno fan. Awesome, Becca. So, but what can happen, even if you're sitting down, is you could slide out of your seat. I see this all the time in my hypnosis shows. That's why I always tell people your butt is stuck to the chair, but sometimes there's such a flopper, they still fall right out of their chair. So it's really important that we just take a minute to address a couple of safety issues and set some expectations. So number one, I'm going to help you to stay stuck there, but I want to make sure that you're not around anything where, like, if you did happen to slide out of your chair, fall over, something like that, you're not going to hurt yourself. All right. Make sure you're not driving or moving around, because that's a big, big no-no. And in fact, I need to put that on the, okay, hold on. Don't listen while driving. There we go. On a ticker. Add the caption. There we go. It's not showing. Okay. Don't listen while driving. Oh, all right, cool. I'm liking this this new setup over here. As I say, I'm over on wave.video. I use it for a lot of cool stuff. But if you want to just go ahead and just sit down now or lie down, we're going to be doing some hypnotic phenomenon tonight. So I'm sorry I missed last week. I ended up having a last minute booking. So tonight, so what I talk about, like having fun with hypnosis, a little bit different. And sometimes people get a little bit confused by this. They're a little bit confused by hypnosis because, on one hand, we can help people to quit smoking or, get over past trauma, lose weight, all that kind of stuff. And on the other side, thanks, Natasha. And on the other side of it, we can make, we can have it make it do fun stuff with it, like at a comedy hypnosis show. And so it gets a little bit confusing for people. I've gotten people say, hey, how can you be so funny with hypnosis and still help people make a change? And it's easy. Hypnosis is like a tool, and there's many uses. I like to think of a hammer. I can use a hammer to hammer in a nail, but I can also use a hammer to pull out a nail or smack a bad guy across his face if he tries to steal my bacon or for something like that. So there's a lot of uses for hypnosis. Tonight, we're going to be having fun with hypnosis. This is the kind of stuff that I might do with you if you happen to catch me out at a public event and I'm doing some street hypnosis, maybe even a stage show. All right. So again, yes, I'll absolutely do some fractionation. Becca, absolutely. So fractionation is just a technique we use in hypnosis to help people go even deeper now. And we will do that. So no driving, no moving around. Make sure that you're in a safe space. Try and just, if you want to do this and you want to have a really good effect, just tell people, hey, don't bug me for a little while. This is going to last for about a half an hour. Then I want to invite you to come over and join me in my clubhouse room. And we will talk about hypnosis, personal development, hair care tips, all that stuff. And if you want to find that, I'm putting it here in the, put it right here in the captions. Just a minute. Good time to go grab a glass of water or something like that if you need it. Add that. And then show that. Yeah, good. So right afterwards, you can go and find me over on Clubhouse. We will. I got to edit that. Did it wrong. Okay, got the wrong one there. I thought I had all this set up. Sorry, everybody. I thought it was all set up and ready to go, but it was not. Okay, so yeah, join me over on Clubhouse. We're going to chat about hypnosis. Sometimes we get several other hypnotists in there. We all talk about theories and stuff like that. And so you can learn a bit about hypnosis. If you have questions about hypnosis, we're happy to answer those. And otherwise, we'll just talk about cool stuff. Okay, so let's think about. You do like my hairdo. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. So if you're listening live, you're going to get hypnotized live. Now, if you're listening later, no problem. You can just watch this and get hypnotized just like anyone else. And remember, this is free tonight. People pay millions of dollars to be hypnotized by me, millions of dollars. So you get this opportunity tonight. Para gratis. All right. One thing I want you to know is that when we do hypnosis, so everyone can be hypnotized. Watch my TEDx talk. If you can't be hypnotized, you lose. I kind of talk about that. Science shows that pretty much everyone, maybe 2-3% of the people can't experience anything, can't get anything out of hypnosis. Mostly those folks are, have some sort of a mental defect. And I don't mean just that person that cut you off in traffic. I mean, really a defect, someone with maybe an injury, car injury or something like that to the head. Or sometimes it's congenital. So people that are, we're not supposed to say R word anymore. It's the actual term for that, which is escaping me right now. Anyway, they have some cognitive problems and delays. Doesn't work as well for them. I've tried. But for everybody else, if you have normal intelligence, it'll work just fine for you. Here's the thing, though. Not everyone is a good candidate for this kind of hypnosis we're going to do tonight, because this is really, we're going to do it pretty quickly, and we're going to be using hypnotic phenomenon, which is going to be things like maybe sticking your hands together, making you forget numbers, things like that. Whereas in hypnotherapy, which I'll do a hypnotherapeutic type one next week. Every other week, I do a hypnotherapeutic one, where that's just kind of, we're just going to be doing like a progressive relaxation, kind of relax you, and you get to, maybe it helps you to feel better about yourself, those kind of things. Okay. Yes, developmental disabilities. Yes, so some folks with developmental disabilities, they do have some problems. I think a lot of that comes down to the ability to focus, and they're just not able to focus. And as I said, I worked with a couple of folks like that, and they tried really hard, but they just didn't seem to get much out of it, out of the hypnotherapy. But I will say, I had someone, come up to me, somebody with autism, pretty, not sure the correct term, but pretty severe on the, not severe, but pretty far along on the spectrum. I mean, was functional and everything, but, clearly had some issues there. And his mom wanted to know, hey, can somebody with autism get hypnotized? I said, hey, let's give it a try. And I got to tell you, he was a fantastic volunteer. I mean, really, and you can even go look at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jim Kellner. He was just a phenomenal subject. So yeah, it just varies. I just say, hey, give it a try. All right. So we're about 10 minutes in. We haven't started hypnotizing. So let's start hypnotizing. What I'd like you to do now is, if you'll just follow my simple instructions, you're going to go into trance really quickly, really easily right now. It could happen as early as today that you start to be able to go to hypnosis even quicker. So what I want you to do is, first of all, if you will, just sit up straight if you can, or if you're lying down, just kind of move around a little bit, shake it out a little bit, shake out the muscles, clear out your head. Go into it with the thought, I want to be hypnotized, because here's the thing, for the most part, we can't make people go into hypnosis if they don't want to. And so sometimes people go into this with this attitude like, oh, you're not going to hypnotize me. It's not going to work for you. You need to be open to it and just let it happen. What I always ask people is, I say, never fake it. When I've been on radio shows and I've done demonstrations on TV and things like that. And I always tell people, please don't fake anything. I don't want you to fake it. If you start to feel something, though, please don't fight it either. So don't fake it. Don't fight it. Just go with what you're kind of feeling, okay? If you want to experience hypnosis, maybe you just want to watch and admire my beautiful bald head. That's fine too. All right. So what I'd like you to do right now, if you will, is, and depending how you're sitting, how you're lying, just get your hands kind of flat, either on the bed next to you or in your lap. And I want you to keep your nose looking forward. I want you to roll your eyes up. I want you to roll your eyes up and imagine that you're looking at your eyebrows. So imagine that you're looking at your eyebrows. Take a nice deep breath in and just look at those eyebrows. Try to look at your eyebrows while you keep that nose pointed forward. Keep taking nice deep breaths. Now, I want you to imagine you're having a staring contest with those eyebrows. And I want you to notice how your eyes start to feel heavy. They start to feel maybe even water a little bit. That's okay. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for some eye fatigue. And then take a nice deep breath in and then close your eyes. Very good. Very good. Now I'd like you to open your eyes again, nice and wide, close them right back down. And again, open them nice and wide. And this time, look at those eyebrows once again. And I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And when I say 1, you can just let those eyelids close and let them be very, very heavy. Now, they may want to water a bit. They may want to blink. Try not to blink if you can help it. Try to just keep them open and try to look at your eyebrows. So 10, starting to feel more relaxed. 9, focusing only on the sound of my voice. 8, all outside sounds and distractions bring you right back to my voice. 7, nice deep breath in and exhale slowly. Very good. 6, letting yourself just feel relaxed and comfortable. 5, another nice deep breath, knowing that nothing's going to happen that you don't want to have happen today. 4, that's right. Notice how those eyes are starting to feel really, really, really heavy. 3, now when you close those eyes in a minute, when I get down to number 1, I want you to try to keep your eyelids. I want you to try to close your eyelids, but try to keep looking up at your eyebrows if you can. If you can. If you can't, that's all right. And 2, just relaxing, going deeper with every breath that you take. And on this next number, those eyelids will just come down as you try to continue looking at your eyebrows. And 1, allow it to happen right now. Just let those eyelids come down as you try to look. Keep looking at your eyebrows as your eyebrows are just drawing your attention. Let those eyelids fall right down. And now you can just relax your eyes and just allow a wave of relaxation to go all the way from the top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet, just allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Every breath, every sound of my voice, every word that I utter, guiding you a little bit more into relaxation. Focus on all the eye muscles now. I want you to focus on the muscles around your eyes. I want you to relax your eyes so much so that in a moment, when I ask you to try to open your eyes, you'll discover that they just won't work. And the harder you try to open them, the more locked down they become. The more you try to close them, the better you feel. Good. Let those eyelids become super duper heavy. Imagine all the muscles, every single muscle around your eyes becoming loose and limp like loose rubber bands on a tabletop. Loose and limp. Loose and limp. Very good. You're doing perfectly. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to try to open your eyes. I want you to discover that your eyes will not open. This is a test of your imagination and your focus. I can't do this for you. You've got to do it. Good. Perfect. And now, 1, lock those eyes completely. Imagine putting super glue on them. Imagine putting duct tape over your eyes so they just won't open. 2, the harder you try to open your eyes, the more locked they become. Don't worry, we will unlock them later. And then 3, try to open your eyes, discover that they just don't want to open. The harder you try to open them, the more locked they become. Very good, just like that. Perfectly. You're doing perfectly right now. You're doing so well. So well. Very good. Excellent. And now stop trying. Stop trying and just relax. Good. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I say 3, you'll find that you can open your eyes. You can open your eyes. They may be a little bit sticky, but they will open. And anytime that I say sleep, it does not mean go to sleep like you do at night. It means to just close your eyes and relax your entire body as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Good. That's right. You're doing perfectly. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Sleep. Close those eyes right back down. Very good. Just like that. And again, just let those eyelids become really, really heavy. And now 1, open your eyes nice and wide again. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. Very good. And again, open your eyes. Close them right back down again. Open your eyes. Close them right back down again. Open your eyes. Close them right back down again. One more time, open your eyes and sleep. Allow that same sticky, relaxed feeling from your eyes to go all the way through your body, helping you to relax deeper and deeper with every breath that you take, guiding you into deeper and deeper states of relaxation, helping you to feel what it feels like to be totally and completely relaxed. Totally, completely relaxed right now. Good. And I want you to focus on a concept. I want you to focus on this concept right now. I want you to focus on this idea that same feeling that we just felt in our eyes, that same sticky feeling could come into our hands. And so with your eyes closed, I want you to very gently just bring your hands together. Interlock your fingers. Interlock your fingers. And imagine now that we're putting some super glue on the palms of your hands. On the palms of your hands, we're putting some super glue. And then we're wrapping those hands in some duct tape. Wrapping them in duct tape. And in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, the moment I say 3, try to pull those hands apart. But I want you to find that they just won't come apart. And again, the harder you try to pull them apart, the more locked they become. 1, locking them totally, completely locked shut. They cannot open. In fact, they start to feel as if they're welded together. 2, the harder you would try to pull them apart, the more locked they become. And now 3, try to pull them apart. Find that they just won't come apart. The harder you try, really give it a good try. The harder you try, the more stuck they become. And then sleep. Stop trying and the hands come apart easily now. Totally, completely, easily. Easily. Now we're going to do something fun. I'm going to help you to forget some numbers. You've done a great job relaxing your body. Now it's time to relax your mind even more. As you focus solely on the sound of my voice with all outside sounds and distractions, simply guiding you deeper and deeper and deeper. Good. You're doing perfectly. In a moment, not quite yet, but in a moment, I'm going to invite you to begin counting down from 100. After every number, I want you to repeat the phrase deeper relaxed. And every time that you say deeper relaxed, you go twice as deep into relaxation. That's right. Nod your head if you understand. Good. Now I can't do this for you. You've got to do it. And by the time you get down to about 96 or 97, let those numbers go. Just let those numbers totally, completely vanish. Totally, completely vanish. Good. Let them totally vanish from your mind. It's going to sound like this: 100 deeper relaxed, 99 deeper relaxed. Going all the way down till you get down to about 96 or 97, then those numbers just gone, totally, completely gone. Good. And now begin counting 100 deeper relaxed. Good. And just let those numbers go. Let those numbers go now, because you can't be bothered to think about any numbers. Numbers simply fading away, fading into the distance now. You can't be bothered to think about numbers. Let them go. Let them leave. Let them go completely out of your mind now. Totally, completely gone from your thoughts, gone from your mind, totally, completely gone now. Good. That's right. You're doing perfectly. Just like that. Good. Just like that. Excellent. Letting those numbers go. Letting those numbers go. And as you're letting those numbers go, you may find that your head starts to fall forward. Your chin comes towards your chest. As you begin to see in your mind's eye a great big puffy white cloud, and that puffy white cloud is taking away all cares and concerns. It's floating away with any cares, any concerns. As you very carefully and gently place your left hand on your leg, on your thigh, on your stomach, somewhere, put your left hand somewhere on your body, palm down, and imagine it getting stuck. Take your right hand and place it on that left hand and feel that left hand becoming stuck. Feeling it getting stuck to your body. It's as if it was welded to your body. And in a moment, you'll try to take it off. You're going to discover that it just doesn't want to come off. It wants to stay right there. It wants to stay right there, stuck. It feels good stuck to you like that. It feels really wonderful, really nice as it's completely stuck to your body. Nod your head if you understand. Good. That's right. Just like that. Perfect. So now, on the count of 3, try to pull that hand off and find that it just won't come off. 1, it's totally, completely locked down. It's as if it was welded to your body. 2, the harder you try to pull it off, the more locked it becomes. 3, try to pull it off. Find it just doesn't want to come. The harder you're trying to pull it, really pull it, tug it. Try to pull it off, and it just doesn't want to come off. And sleep. Just stop trying. Stop trying. Excellent. Just fading into a deep, deep, deep state of relaxation. Going deeper with every breath that you take. Now, in a moment, I'm going to bring you back up to full awareness. You're going to feel wide aware, but you're still in a deeply hypnotized state. In a deeply hypnotized state. In a moment, I'll bring you up. You'll stay in a deeply hypnotized state, but you'll be able to type on your keyboard, and I want you to tell me what you're experiencing. You can say nothing at all, or you can say hands stuck, eyes stuck, whatever. And then the moment I say sleep, you'll just let yourself fade right back into a deep, deep, deep state of relaxation. 1, starting to come back. 2 and 3, eyes open, wide aware. Go ahead and type there in the comments anything that you experienced. Love to know what you experienced, if anything. I want to hear your feedback. I want to find out what that was like for you. We're going to do a few more things now. We're just going to take a minute to let people to post their comments. I know some of you are very relaxed right now, but feeling the energy, feeling the motivation now to type into the comments whatever you're experiencing right now as we get ready to do another quick session. Good. Nora says that Chris felt totally relaxed. Very good. Too bad. Natasha, her eyes stuck, and then her 3-year-old woke up and shouted. That happens sometimes. All right, good. All right, we'll just take another minute for everybody to let us know what they're experiencing right now. And if you're watching this later, please, I'd love to come back and look at your comments and see what you're experiencing. Good. Karen relaxed completely. It's amazing how quickly that relaxation can come over us. And I want you to remember that you can take that relaxation and utilize this anytime at all in your normal everyday life. His eyes are still heavy. That's great. Good. All right. Perfect. All right. Becca. Good. Yeah, so Becca says that she's tried these suggestions a lot before and they work better the more times she does it. Good. Yes, and yes, I'm sorry. Your left hand is unstuck. If your hand is still stuck, it's unstuck now. Eye stuck and hand got stuck too, Becca says. Yes, Becca, great point. The more often you use hypnosis, the better you get at it. And the more often you use your imagination, the better you get at it. People that are highly imaginative do very well with this kind of hypnosis because you really are using that strong and powerful imagination. I'm just helping you to focus it with the hypnosis, but it's your imagination that's doing all the work right now. All right. So we're going to have even more fun now as you take a nice deep breath in and just sleep. Allow yourself to just relax, relax, relax completely. And as you go into a very deep state of relaxation, I want you to for you to think about this concept. And that concept is that yes, you can go back to this relaxing place anytime that you want. Anytime that you want to feel this kind of relaxation, and it's safe to do so, meaning if you're stressed out in your car or something, you stay wide awake and alert, but you can still relax your mind and body while staying alert. Or if you're lying down or sitting down, you'll be able to use this to just relax completely. All you need to do from now on is count down from 3 to 1. And the moment you say 1 to yourself, either out loud or inside, the moment you say 1, you just feel a wave of relaxation. We're going to try that right now. So 3, feeling normal and starting to feel some relaxation building up in certain parts of your body. You might start to feel that relaxation starting in your feet or your gut, or maybe your mind. Maybe you start to feel like there's a big wave building up. Like when you're at the ocean and you can see this wave building up. So you can start to see and feel, maybe even hear the sound of a giant wave of relaxation that's going to splash over you in just a moment. 2, notice it coming towards you now as it starts to really move towards you, and you can feel it, you can see it, you're bracing yourself for it, welcoming it, because you know this relaxation is going to feel so amazing. Some of you are going to get chills right now. Some of you are already starting to feel some chills in your body as you start to feel energized and excited as the relaxation builds up. And then 1, just feel that relaxation go from the top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet, all the way to the tips of your fingers, like you've just been bathing in wonderful relaxation. And that relaxation continues to help you right here and into the future. And anytime that you're dealing with any person or situation, you automatically remember that the more difficult the situation you're facing, the more challenging the person you're dealing with, the more relaxed you become. That's right. The more difficult the situation, the more challenging the person, the more relaxed you become, because you've realized that you handle every situation and every person more effectively, more efficiently, the more relaxed you are. Very good. Excellent. And as you're sitting there, I want you to just notice how it's starting to get a little bit cooler. It's starting to get a bit cooler where you're at. You're starting to feel colder. Feeling as if it's getting down to about 50 degrees, as if someone's left the air conditioner on and it's blowing on you right now. You can feel that cold air, 30 degrees, 20 degrees. Somebody has turned up the air conditioning and it is so freezing cold. It is so freezing cold. Your teeth might start to chatter a bit. You might even start to have to put your hands together. It gets down to -2 degrees as you start to feel like it almost feels like snow is coming over you as you close your eyes and you start to see in your mind's eye snow falling all around you, covering you in snow. And then 1, 2, 3, it's gone. You feel warm and comfortable once again. And you start to notice a really interesting smell. You start to notice a really nice smell, and it's coming from something around you. It could be a pair of sunglasses, or it could be a camera. It could be your phone, it could be your spouse, but something or someone around you begins to smell really, really good. It starts to smell like the best thing you've ever smelled in your life. And the closer you get to it, the better it smells and the deeper into hypnosis you go. That's right, really smelling it smells so good, so wonderful. The closer you get, the better it smells. And then you start to notice that it's actually changing smells now. It's actually getting rather unpleasant. It's starting to smell pretty bad. It's starting to smell really bad right now. And you realize it's actually you that smells really bad. As you smell yourself, you start to realize how you smell really bad. You smell really bad right now. All right. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, relaxing, collapsing. Bad smell gone. You're starting to smell really good again. You're starting to smell really good. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Your eyes will open and you're going to feel wide awake, but you're really just wide aware. You're still in a deep state of hypnosis. 1, making your journey back, feeling like you're waking up, but really just being even more hypnotized, but with your eyes open. 2 and 1, eyes open, still deeply hypnotized. As you start to notice that it feels like there's a mosquito kind of flying around. Maybe you can even hear it. Maybe you can even hear that mosquito, and it's trying to get in your nose right now. It's trying to get in your nose. Don't let it get in your nose. It feels like it's trying to crawl up in there, and it brought a friend, and its friend is trying to go over into your ear. It's trying to get in your ear. It feels really uncomfortable as it tries to wiggle around in there. Don't let it get in there. Don't let it get in there. Okay, it went away. It went away. It went away. Feels better. Feels better. But it feels like now there's some ants down in your pants, down where you're sitting. It feels like there's some ants down there. You start to wiggle around as you try to adjust yourself. Don't let those ants go in places where they shouldn't go. Okay, now they're gone. They're gone. And you remember how those ants can feel sometimes when they crawl up your arm? It's such a weird feeling how when they crawl up your arm. Now, bypassing any fears, any phobias, you're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine and wonderful. Bypassing any fears, any phobias. But you can feel the feeling like they're crawling up your arm. But they're friendly ants. You're not too afraid, but it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. So you brush them off. Just brush them off. That's good. 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 Perfect. You're starting to feel good again. There's no weird feelings. And we're going to leave you with something really special. Leave you with something really special. I want you to think about your favorite food, just your favorite food that comes to mind first. Maybe that's cake or fried chicken or some kind of delicious fruit or big baked potato, something that you really, really enjoy. And it's maybe something that you kind of deny yourself because you think, well, maybe I shouldn't overdo it sometimes. So maybe you don't indulge as often as you'd like to. But maybe you get cravings for that thing. And I want you to just close your eyes now, and I want you to see that one thing, just one thing. I want you to see that one thing that maybe you get cravings for, and maybe you try to deny yourself, maybe not, but as you're looking at it, you can start to taste it in your mouth. You have that taste memory, and you start to maybe your mouth even starts to water a bit as you start to sort of taste it, and you can go ahead and pick some up or grab a fork or a spoon and pick some up and eat some of it. And notice how the flavor just, boom, blows up in your mouth. It tastes so good. Nora, don't you dare. And you can really start to just taste it, feel it on your taste buds, interacting with your taste buds. Yeah, that's right. And you can really feel that. You can taste that, and you can chew it up and just enjoy what you're tasting. And maybe you even smell it. It smells good. It tastes good. It's really wonderful. And you can finish it up as quickly or as slowly as you'd like. And now anytime that you ever get a craving for this food again, and if you're deciding you don't want to have it, or maybe you can't have it right now, you've got that memory, and all you have to do is think about it. And you say your magic word, and maybe your magic word is that food, or maybe it's whatever you want it to be. Delicious could be your magic word. Maybe it's a word you don't use very often. Maybe it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Good. Maybe it's just taste treat. And anytime that you want to have that taste, that smell of that food, the sensation of having that food, all you have to do is say or think that word and imagine that you're eating it, and it satisfies any kind of craving that you might have for that food. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to welcome you back to full awareness. Full awareness. You're going to remember everything you want to remember, forget everything you want to forget, but just remembering that you had a really wonderful time and you're really pleased with your ability to imagine. And so now I'm going to bring you back up. On the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, feeling really, really good. 1, coming back, feeling more confident in yourself and feeling a deep sense of self-love. Every time that you look in the mirror from now on, you start to love yourself a little bit more. And maybe you even say to yourself in the mirror, damn, I'm pretty. 2, coming back feeling more motivated, more determined than ever to live your best life. 3, leaving behind all previous suggestions that you want or need to leave behind and really grasping onto all the ones that you'd like to bring forward with you and then intensify them, make them even stronger. So you have that ability to remember that taste memory. You also remember how to relax now anytime that you need to. 4, begin to stretch and move the body a bit. It feels so good to stretch and move the body a bit. Now 5, eyes open, wide awake, feeling really, really good, feeling really awesome. And then please just comment below what your experience has been like, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, what was the experience like? Good. And then in about 5 minutes, I'm going to head over to the clubhouse. If you have any questions, comments right now, go ahead and leave those in the comments. And Nora's in big trouble. She said she's going to think about pineapple pizza, which is not allowed. It's not allowed. That's not allowed at all. Nora, say hi to Chris for me. Hope you guys' car is back. Good. Mind is muchy. Thank you. Got to think for a few. Okay, Karen, great. Fair enough. Fair enough. Karen, is this your first time trying hypnosis, or have you tried it before? Relaxation was top-notch from Chris. Excellent. Thank you, Becca. I hope you'll join me next Friday as well. Join me next Friday. Interestingly, Nora, I had car problems the last couple of days too. And frenemies for life. Absolutely. I had car troubles too and went and got a new one. So, so I feel your pain. Yeah, it was costing way too much. Putting far too much money into it. Hey, great, Karen. I hope to see you at HTL Live. Yes, Nora's going to be there. Nora's teaching too, I believe. Sure she is. She teaches all the time. Oh, Natasha's going to be there. She's going to be doing some stuff. You get to meet some cool people. Oh, sorry. Sorry that the insect suggestion creeps you out a little bit, feeling itchy, felt itchy. Yeah. I hope I left you with some good stuff afterwards. That's one of the easier suggestions sometimes for people. So I like to use that one. Oh, Nora's not teaching this year. She's just going to relax and chill and have fun. Good for her. Excellent. Hey, you know what? I had such a wonderful time. Oh, your daughter's getting married. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, Nora. Please tell her, Nora, please tell your daughters to schedule their events around hypnosis conferences. I mean, please, didn't they know? Agree. Pineapple pizza does not mix. Good, Becca. We've got somebody that understands. That's 2 against and only 1 for. So yeah, good. Sorry. Yeah, I should. Was hypnotized by me last night. Oh, maybe you were at the. You must have been one of the Newport grad night people. Awesome. I'll have your video ready, and I'm sending it out to the agent, and they'll get that to your school. You all were a lot of fun. until the end when I screwed up with the trying to videotape while we were playing music. But you guys were so much fun, really awesome. For those of you that are watching, also I do grad night parties, and I got to tell you, when you're in the ages from about this is what I found, from about 13 to about 23, 24, wow, you're just really excellent hypnotic volunteers. Really, they're I don't know if it's just because you haven't had all of your imagination and creativity beat out of you yet, or what it is, but you really make great volunteers, and they're just so much fun to work with. Um, uh, Noah, unfortunately, the Chevy S10 went bye-bye years ago, Jim, years ago. I've known Jim for, well, since high school, so about 5 years. uh, Still feels a little floaty. Awesome. Good, good. That's awesome. And I hope some more of the students from the shows will show up to these Friday night lives. Again, next Friday I will be doing a therapeutic one. Not really therapeutic. I don't really get into therapy, like online, because I can't. I don't want to dig deep into anything. Well, I can't because I don't really know you. It wouldn't be appropriate or ethical. But I will be doing something, maybe just relaxation, or maybe something to help you feel more organized. Or if you got some suggestions, drop them down below. I'll tell you, Becca, my favorite induction. Thanks, Nora. My favorite induction is. So let me just talk about this real quick. And I don't. It sounds like Becca knows a little bit about hypnosis. Are you a hypnotist, Becca? A lot of hypnotists use a progressive relaxation. That's sort of some variation of, you're feeling this relaxation in your head and your eyes, and then your nose, and down your chin and all this. Or maybe it's a beam of light that flows through you. Um, the Clubhouse. You know what? I think Clubhouse has to be on the. I think it has to actually be on the phone. So if you're not, I don't know. I don't know how to do it on a Mac. Maybe you do have to have the app though. You can't just do it via the website. So so I do like, and progressive relaxation is awesome, and it's very nice. It's a walking downstairs, and you're relaxing, and you go to a beach or something. But the problem is that that's not the most suitable for. Yes, Karen, use your phone. It's not the most suitable for everyone, especially folks that are. And I talked about this. If you're interested in this kind of topic, Becca, go back and watch my last Friday Night Live. It was on an analytical induction, but I know I'm just doing a really long explanation, but I will tell you in just a moment what my favorite induction is. But it's not a progressive relaxation is not a good one for people who are analytical or people with ADHD, because they start going, "Why are you doing this? Why are you taking so long? Why?" Get to the point, get to the meat of it, or they're going, "Am I hypnotized now? Is this what it's supposed to feel like? I'm bored. Get on with it." That kind of thing. So for them, I like to use like an overload induction. So mine actually is. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. She just knows a little bit about it. So my favorite is I will start off usually with a waves of relaxation. That's kind of progressive relaxation. But I also do the chalkboard. In fact, I think I usually, it just depends on the client. I usually start with the chalkboard, and what the chalkboard is and this is really one that's kind of good for analytical people because it gives them something to do. We want their mind to be active. Is you draw a great big circle, and then you draw the letter A and you erase it, and then the letter B and erase it, C and erase it. Becca, what's your favorite kind of induction? Does the person use different ones with you or the same one? We'll wait for her answer. Anybody else have thoughts on inductions? Maybe we'll talk about that over in the Clubhouse app. I'm actually heading over there right now as we close this up over here as I wait for Becca. And let's see. Oh, I'm super excited, everybody. I just got a message from my app logo designer. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Super excited. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I got my new app will be coming out shortly. I'm hoping within the next 2 to 4 weeks. And then another one a couple months later. All right, we're getting ready to start. Ah, yes, here we are. Chat with a hypnotist. I'm only sticking around for just a bit longer just to hear the response from Becca, and then I'm going to head out. So I'm over here in the Exploring Awesome room on Clubhouse. All right, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I'm going to sign out now, and Becca, you're welcome to just leave your response below. Hey, if you watch this later, please leave a comment below. Please like the page, do subscribe, all that good stuff. All right. Confusion overload. Yes, good. Also the shock inductions. Oh, cool. Right on. Awesome, Becca. I've been wondering about doing shock inductions online. I don't know if I could do that or not. I'm going to give that some more thought. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. Be well. Be awesome.